Hey, it's Nicole. I have the collective weekly reading for the week of April 14th. So let's see what we have. I already shuffled and pulled the cards, and we're going to read them intuitively. Okay, so this is feeling like you are... it's actually funny because I see like there's a crossroads, but I feel like you're already past the cross and like you're on the road. Like you've made your choice of like which path you're gonna go down, and like now you're on the actual path. So I feel like you've kind of gotten like through a lot of stuff. You've kind of gone up the you've made it to the top of the mountain, right? I feel like you've really been hustling to get there and working hard and doing all the things that you need to do. And I feel like now you're at the top. And I feel like you've even gone past that, like fork in the road, and you're there. And now I feel like you're kind of like going to start to come down, and it's going to be the easier, path. I do feel like there is someone around you that is not having your best interest. And I'm not sure if you have figured this out yet or not, but there is definitely, it feels like some information is coming in quickly, and it's going to kind of show you that there is someone who you possibly are not going to want to trust anymore or keep close to you anymore. It doesn't feel like something like major that's going to be like life altering, but it does feel like something that like you are going to want to be making sure to take care of. So it feels like you're coming out of this energy where you're just feeling like tired, picked apart, like you've given everything you could possibly give, and like, almost Cinderella vibes where you're just like keep doing and doing and doing, and you're just like tattered and ratted up and tired and just trying to make the best of a bad situation. I feel like you're stepping out of that energy and you're stepping into this like lighter, more playful, angelic kind of energy too. So very peaceful, and like all within you is what this energy is feeling like. So just really like kind of enjoying your time with yourself, appreciating yourself more. Yeah, it feels like you're just kind of like have a more childlike, lighter energy where you just want to kind of go out and laugh and play. And even if it's with yourself, you're like, I see you like getting lost in your imagination. Also like it just seems very like fun and light energy. I see a lot of you like spending more time outside, really just like I feel like gardening. Obviously, we're getting into that time of year depending on where you live, with the spring happening into fall. So I feel like just a lot of energy outside is going to be happening more for you. I feel like the outdoors has been a consistent theme the last couple of readings too, so I feel like it's still kind of following through. Just spending time out in nature. I feel like animals, or like horseback riding, or I don't know, it just seems like, that's that time of year where you kind of get back into nature and whatnot. I also feel like there's a lot of people that are starting to realize that they are more in tune with the energy, I think, than they realize. I think there's a lot of you that are starting to realize that you can be more sensitive with energy than you thought. So it feels like a lot of you are kind of like realizing, or you're seeing synchronicities and signs more. I just feel like there's a little bit of a heightened awareness of like energy and what's going on around you. So I do feel like you're either like seeing the signs more or hearing it or whatever, way you receive your messages. And then also like in the physical, I think you're seeing more signs and synchronicities, and it's just like showing you how you are more in tune energetically than you maybe realized, or you forgot that you were. It feels like you might have been taken offline and now you're back there. So yeah, that's all feeling really good. I do feel like there is also, for some of you that have been like trying to figure out a new job situation, I feel like you might have been applying for a lot of jobs, and or um, you've been like really like pushing for, I just feel like something new is coming through for some of you. So if you've been like really like applying or trying to find something new, I feel like there is something that is going to be coming through in this springtime. Yeah, I also feel like you're just going to continue to like step into this like firmer, more strong, solid, stable energy. I feel like you're still kind of in work mode, not necessarily like work, but like that too. I feel like the shifts in working, but also like for yourself, like putting the work into yourself. So just like really standing in your power, and I do feel like there's a lot of protection around you right now as well. Like as you continue to move forward, whether you're like calling that in or whatnot, I just feel like there's a little extra protection around you as you're moving into like this new energy. Yeah, so that is what I have for you for this week. And if you need a reading, you can go to the website and we'll get you set up with one. Have a good week.